Imagine you're on a treasure hunt, not for gold or precious stones, but for something much more elusive. You're on a quest to unearth symbolic racism, hidden prejudice that has sneaked into the corners of our societies, our workplaces, even our minds. It's not an easy task. After all, how do you fight something as often invisible, silent yet powerful? Like the quiet hum of a submarine beneath the ocean's surface. That, my friends, is the adventure we're embarking on today. Let's begin by peeking behind the curtain of history, understanding how symbolic racism, like an unwelcome ghost, quietly haunts our world. It's the phantom menace that rose from the ashes of overt racism, less obvious but equally harmful. Sounds ominous, doesn't it? But don't worry, we're not in a horror story. We're in an enlightening journey of discovery. As we step into the realm of our workplaces, you might be wondering, how does symbolic racism manifest here? Well, it's like a chameleon, blending in seamlessly. It's hidden in the bias against an employee of a different race, not due to their performance but their racial identity. It's tucked away in coded language and stereotypes, in policies that disadvantage certain racial groups. It's sly, it's subtle, and yes, it's insidious. But here's the good news. It's not invincible. Just like sunlight dispels the darkness, awareness and understanding can unveil symbolic racism. It's like having a detective's magnifying glass, bringing the hidden into sharp focus. We can all become detectives in our own right, and our workplaces can transform from crime scenes to hubs of justice and equality. Of course, the path is not devoid of challenges. The journey to unmask symbolic racism is like navigating a maze. Each turn might bring an unexpected challenge. Unconscious biases, resistance to change, remember these are not dead ends, but simply obstacles that we need to maneuver around with strategic thinking. Now, you might be asking, why should I embark on this difficult journey? Imagine finding a rare gem in a deep mine. Extraction is hard, but the reward is worth it. Combating symbolic racism reaps similar rewards: increased diversity, enhanced innovation, and a harmonious society. Speaking of rewards, let's dive into an inspiring tale. Imagine a tech company in Canada, a vessel sailing through rough waters of friction within its diverse workforce. They saw the storm, acknowledged it, and decided to sail through it. They not only managed to sail through but also found a treasure island at the end, improved morale, enhanced productivity, and a significant decrease in instances of symbolic racism. Now, isn't that a tale worth telling? This journey, ladies and gentlemen, is not just about understanding symbolic racism. It's about acknowledging it, addressing it, and actively working to eradicate it. It's not an overnight journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But remember, every marathon starts with a single step. Are you ready to take that step? As we conclude our adventure today, remember that while symbolic racism is a formidable foe, it's one we can defeat. We're not alone. We're an orchestra, and together we can compose a symphony of diversity and inclusion. So let's take up our instruments and play our part to perfection, because, my friends, the melody of acceptance and equality is waiting for our contribution.